guys, Detective Stella here. We have 20 unsolved mysteries today. Can you spot the hidden clues and solve them all? Let's kick off. Who is the clone?
Check out his arm right by the elbow. He looks exactly like his brothers, but there's a hidden serial number printed on his skin. Dead giveaway, he was made in a lab.
So, which one do you think is the fairy?
Look at the ground behind her. She seems like a totally normal person, but flowers magically bloom wherever she walks. That's how you know she's actually a fairy.
Which one do you think is the mermaid?
Look at the sand under her stool. There's a fishtail print right there, like she just swapped her tail for human legs. That's the clue. She's actually a mermaid.
I am absolutely fascinated by the most brilliant detectives from around the world. Can you guess who they are? So, which one do you think is the ghoul? Tell me.
Zoom in on the serving tray in front of him. The reflection shows a creepy ghoul face instead of his normal look. Yep, he's a ghoul hiding in plain sight.
Which one do you think is stuck in a time loop?
Check the table in front of him. There are coffee cup stains stacked on the exact same spot. That means he's been reliving the same hour over and over, leaving the same mark every single loop.
Which one do you think is the superhero?
Look at his hand on the door frame. He's acting all panicked, but his super strength is secretly holding up that entire crumbling stone structure with just one finger.
Taking the #1 spot on my list is my ultimate idol, Toe. This man right here. He was famously dubbed the American Sherlock Holmes. Even though he was a private eye, he was heavily involved in intelligence and security operations. Back in the 20th century, he was absolutely at the top of the game in criminal investigation. He possessed these insane, unmatched skills and almost godlike deduction abilities. He is, without a doubt, one of America's greatest master detectives.
Which one do you think is the accident survivor?
Look at the wall behind him. He walked away from that terrible crash without a scratch, and his shadow shows why. His guardian angel is standing right behind him.
Which one do you think is the real heir?
Check out the portraits above the fireplace. Both paintings of the king show a very distinctive birthmark on his neck. And #2 has the exact same one in the exact same spot. He's the king's true child and the real heir to the throne.
Which one do you think is the actor?
Look at her face. Chopping real onions makes everyone cry, but she hasn't shed a single tear. She's only pretending to be a chef. She's totally the actor.
Another absolutely top-tier detective cows. This man right here.
He was a world-renowned investigator who also earned the title of Sherlock Holmes. But unlike others, he didn't just serve one city or the national government. He left behind a massive legacy, Hibrao, bringing down around 300 criminals. Before his fall from grace in 1936 potting, a legendary name across all of America.
Which one do you think is the forger?
Zoom in on the signature on the painting. It says Leonardo da V1NC1 with the number 1 instead of the letter I. That painting is a fake, which makes number 1 the forger.
Which one do you think is the directing producer?
Look at the screen on her wrist. While everyone else is busy running the equipment, she's watching the actual scene being filmed and keeping the whole production on track. That's your directing producer.
Who do you think is a living statue?
Look closely at his leg. There's a caterpillar crawling on it and the skin underneath is turning red from the irritation. A real stone statue wouldn't feel a thing, but a living person totally would. That's how you know number 3 is actually a living statue.
Last but definitely not least, this woman right here. She goes down in history as the very first female detective in the US. She cracked several major cases, including the infamous Adams Express embezzlement. But her most iconic achievement? Uncovering a plot to assassinate President-elect Abraham Lincoln in 1861. She was later put in charge of the Female Detective Bureau at Pinkerton, completely paving the way for women in the professional investigation field in America.
Who do you think is the imposter climber?
Check his footwear. The other 2 are wearing proper hiking boots, but number 2 tied his laces all wrong and isn't dressed like an experienced climber at all. He's just pretending. Total imposter.
Who do you think is cold-blooded?
Look at the thermal screens behind them. Number 2 and number 3 glow warm red and yellow, but number 1 shows up blue. Her body temperature is way lower. That's the clue. She's the cold-blooded one.
Who do you think is the villain?
Look at what he's holding. While the other scientists are focused on their research, number 2 is sneakily pouring some unknown substance onto the strawberry plant. He's trying to hurt it. Classic villain move.
Who do you think is the cheater?
Zoom in on his watch. Everyone else is locked in on the game, but number 1 is using a sneaky little device hidden inside his watch to get an unfair advantage.
Guess who's here? It's Momo, and he lost his pig toy. Can you find it before time runs out?
Who do you think is the imposter cocktail chef?
Watch what she's adding to that drink. The other two are using normal cocktail ingredients, but number 2 is pouring a chemical from a lab-style bottle straight into the mix. She's no real cocktail chef. She's the imposter.
Who do you think is the mad scientist?
Check the vial sticking out of his pocket. Unlike the other scientists, his mysterious potion is glowing with strange energy. He's clearly running some very unusual experiments. Total mad scientist.
Who do you think is the artificial human?
Look closely at his arms. Under the flower, you can spot a strange grid-like pattern on his skin. It looks way more like a synthetic covering than real human skin. That's the clue. He's actually an artificial human.
Who do you think is trapped in a drawing?
Look at his striped shirt. He seems like a real passenger on the boat, but his clothes give it away. He's actually a 2D sketch drawing that came to life.
Case closed. How many riddles did you solve correctly? If you got over 15 right, you are a master detective. Comment your score down below.
And don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next case.